All right, Likutei Moharan, Torah Vav. So we were talking about that the most important, when a person goes in Darkei Tshuva, he has to have a proficiency in halacha. He has to be able to keep his presence of mind at all times. When you're going up, you need to know that you haven't done anything yet. And when you're going down, you need to know that the Kodesh Baruch Hu is right there with you. Don't get rattled. Don't get your furs, rattled. Don't get rattled. Everything is under control. This is the time when you need to go, and this is the time when you need to. The Rebbe says there's a certain point in times in which a person has to be mevatel himself to Kodesh Baruch Hu. When things become so bad around you, when it be so bad, like pressures and this and that, and it's like you feel that like you're falling apart. This is what you need to do is just stop thinking. Just totally nullify yourself, like you don't exist. Now, the non-verbal thought is the level of Chachma. We don't exist in the level of Chachma. We exist in the level of Bina. Bina are verbal thoughts. But behind the verbal thoughts, there are non-verbal thoughts. This is the level of Chachma. Beyond the level of Chachma, there's a level of Bitul. Of, like, you don't think. But when you try to go there, you can only oscillate. This is the Indian of we're talking over here. You have to be boki beratzon, boki b'shov. When you stop thinking, you can only do this for a very short instant. And then a thought comes into your mind. I'm not thinking about anything right now, which of course you are. But you can get there through Ratzov Ashov, going there and coming back. Stopping to think about anything and then coming back to a verbal thought, and stopping it into verbal thought. Now the thing is, it is true that through practice, you're doing it and you keep on doing it, you get deeper into this beetle. And you get to different kind of mikaimas. But the ikazach is that the Rebbe talks about this beetle that it just makes everything. You don't exist, everything else does not exist, and then you come back. And when you come back, if you remember, you will learn this in Ashkol Sabarka that during sleep you go into a beetle, into nothingness, and then you come back. And you wake up, and you bring the Rishima from the beetle. You're bringing an imprint from Ein Sof, from infinity, that everything is good, everything is Echad. That's what the Rebbe said, that when a person has a Yisurim, when he suffers, and he closes his eyes, he looks to Ein Sof, looks to infinity, the Yisurim are sweetened. When he comes back, then he feels the Yisurim even more, but he already has a Rishim who has a memory, an imprint, that everything, that Kula Echad Kula Tov, whatever it is that passes by me, everything that I've gone through, is a Kula Tov. When you get there, it's. So this is the union of Ratzov Ashov, and the main way to get there, is to keep your equilibrium. When you go up, hey, we got bigger people than you. Don't make yourself so Baruch Hashem, very nice. Keep on going. You haven't done anything yet. The same thing when you're low. There are worse people than you. Far worse. Far worse. I don't care what you did. I literally don't care what you did. Person killed a person. Person has a mamzer, as a child, a mamzer. I don't care what you did, there are worse people than you. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu is even there. No matter what you did, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is there. Don't fall. Okay, so you did what you did. You fell the way you fell. You do tshuva, you start again. What's going to happen? How? It's up to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, worry about it. It's not my business. And when you're doing it like this, you can get to a total beetle. Because the only way that you cannot get haughty when things are going well, or not break down when things, when things are going really, really badly, is through beetle. It's like, I don't count. It doesn't matter. Whatever happened to me. It's fine. It's no problem. But the Argosh of Atzmius of me, whoa, oh man, I did this. Unbelievable. I'm dying, I'm going to die. Beetle. It's all about me serving Hashem. And the high and the low, total equilibrium at all time. And the Rebbe calls it the Bikiyas. In other words, you have this is a proficiency that you have to acquire by going at it again, and then you feel you did something and you feel like a dog. So you call up a friend, you call up whoever it is you're with, and you tell, listen, I feel awful. You talk about it, and then he helps you regain your footing, your equilibrium. Fine, and you go on again, and then you keep on going, and you learn as you go along, the nook and crannies and the little things and Avodas Hashem. It's like somebody, like an electrician that he knows that when you work with Israeli wire, that is so tough. Instead of being this and how to get stuck in the plastic pipes, the tzino, and how to get it, and this and that, and after a while. You learn the trick, and you do the that's what it is. You learn how to handle it because it's no longer a drama. When you first go, well, I can't believe what I'm going to do with it. I can't believe what kind of country it is. You don't know how to make wires and the whole.
Yeah, they
don't. He agrees with me. Okay. But what I'm saying is that once you get there, you get the proficiency. It's like because. There's a learning within a learning that how you get to do things and you learn how to do things, and then it becomes part of you. It becomes a proficiency. You're a boki. I remember I once saw a video of a French pastry chef that he was doing some kind of, I don't know, it's like folding certain kind of egg thing into whatever it is, and it looked like something very simple. He was just doing it, and it came out perfect. And so the person that was narrating this is, it takes like 30 years of doing this to be able to do it so simply, because you can try it in your own home, it'll never come out right. In a million years, it's not going to come out right. There's nothing. It's just folding it over to make sure it doesn't flatten. The dimion that they have in the cooking, whatever. But he's a mumcha, he's baki, he's proficient, he knows how to do it. Same thing with everything else, you get used to it. Avodas Hashem is the same thing. You have to be baki, now I feel sorry for myself, good morning. Okay. Sometimes you know that things become too much, you need to rest a little. You need to rest a little.
Yeah, that's the lesson.
But you don't know when do I have to rest, when I don't have to rest, whatever it is. So you talk to your friends, you talk to your chaverim, from which you get, the aces of the tzaddik and the Torah of the tzaddik, and they tell you right now, rest. You say, well, I don't feel like I'm davening enough, I'm not doing enough. Okay, that's okay, you're doing enough, it's okay. Oh, okay. And now you know for the next time. It maybe takes twice, 3 times. But at the end, you get it.
He said this last Shabbos.
What?
It's a myself. You have to rest.
Yeah.
So the Sidracha comes running after you.
You know, but the point is that sometimes you have to rest. You have to know when to rest, when not to rest, when to do it. So at the beginning you don't know. You get all confused. When I'm going to do this, when I'm going to do that, when I'm going to work hard, when I'm not going to work hard, fine. But then you learn. That's the way it is. That's how it's done. Now you know you what do you call it? You learn the law of the land. You know that's you know here the little push. You go here a little knack, whatever it is. When you go up, you have to take, you have to hold, you have to breathe, whatever. Yeah, crank your neck, whatever it is. Avodas Hashem has its own inner logic. It's its own language. Its own, and you have to learn it. And the basic thing that you need to learn is how to handle the highs and the lows. When you're high, it's okay. You're just starting. What next? What's next? When you're low, Kodesh Baruch Hu is with you. There's a fantastic halacha that Reb Nosson talks about in Hilchas Basa B'Chalav, when he talks about, like, should I have told him, not should have, I should have told him this, I shouldn't have told him that, and he says, the end of choice and ashgacha. Kodesh Baruch Hu, everything goes where Kodesh Baruch Hu wants it to go. On one hand, you have total bechira, you have total choice to do what you want. On the other hand, everything that goes around in the world is the way HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants it to run. So the Rebbe says that this paradox, if Hashem knows how it's going to be, what I'm going to choose, how can I choose what I want if He already knows what I'm going to choose? The Rebbe says this is the idea of Bechir. That's the paradox of the pre-knowledge, of the divine pre-knowledge and the human choice. And he said that this paradox is the thing that enables us to choose. If we would solve this paradox, we won't have choice anymore. He says, when our mind will become greater, we go to the Olam Haba Madrega of a saga, then we'll understand this particular kasha. But Nosson says that the thing is that so why do we have to know about this paradox altogether? So Nosson says is because there is the future and there is the past. There's basa v'cholav. On one hand, when it has to do with the future, you have a total open choice. Don't bring a Kodesh Baruch Hu knows what I'm going to choose. Forget about it. It's totally up to you to choose whatever it is you want to choose. Whatever you did is total hashgacha. It happens because the Kodesh Baruch Hu wanted it to happen dafka that way. When you get in trouble when you think, oh, why did I do it? How could I have done it? I can't believe I did it. You take the Bechira and you're looking at the past. The Bechira is only for the future. And fakir, when you take everything as God, whenever Kodesh Baruch Hu wants to happen, that will happen. So I don't have to daven, I don't have to do anything. Whatever Kodesh Baruch Hu wants, this fatalistic stoicism, I don't care, whatever happens, this is you're mixing Basa B'Chalav. You're mixing the Bechira and the Yediyah. Don't go there. Whatever happened is the Kodesh Baruch Hu. What did I do? I mean, I made an Avera. Yes, you made an Avera. Kodesh Baruch Hu wanted to show you how far you are. So Kodesh Baruch Hu brought it, this Avera to your hand, that you chose to do this Avera. So Kodesh Baruch Hu should show you that you should be able to see how far you are from Kodesh Baruch Hu, how far from where you need to be. But that's it. No more than that. You did it, fine, it's done. Whatever, B'ezrat Hashem, Yom Kippur will do tshuva. Right now, go to work. Do what you need to do. Because Yetzer Hara wants to suck you. He wants you to reverse the order. about the future. He wants to make you feel like you got no choice, man. I got such big horror, I can't withstand it. It's beyond me. Like you have no choice. And about the past, he wants to say, oh, could I do this? I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. What happened to me? The devil made me do it. I don't know. It's like, forget about it. For kids. That's what they said, the bracha, v'asel satan milfanenu machareinu, and remove the Satan before us and after us. What's before us and after that kind of switch? That before the Aver, the Satan told you, listen, you have no care, this is too much of a temptation. It's okay, besides you feel bad, it's just flesh and blood, and you had such a hard day, and your wife is making you miserable, and it's okay, go ahead and do it. This is Satan milfanenu, machareinu. What did you do? What did you do? You're animal. I can't believe this. What's wrong with you? Look at you. You're like a little piece of dirt. Switch it. Before you do the Aver, look at the Aver. What's wrong with you? Are you going to do this? Ichsa. What are you going to do? You going to do this? Are you nuts? What are you going to do? You're gonna catch yourself over Kodesh Baruch Hu. What are you gonna do? Are you crazy? Don't do it. About the past, what can you do? You're a human being. You had the big Yitzhar. So you felt it happens. It happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us. But Yitzhar wants it forget. He wants it, the what can you do is for the future. And what have you done? And what a disgusting thing, that's for the past. This is how he keeps you away from Kodesh Baruch Hu. This is the Bekiyas of Ratzov Hashav. Mishak Shemaim Sham, this, and the Rabbeinu says it's like this. There's a certain pasuk David HaMelech said, V'zeh bechinas, when David HaMelech says in Tehillim, Kuf Lametes, Mishak Shemaim Shamato. If I will ascend all the way to the heavens, you are there. It is impossible to run away from you. When a person comes to a very, very high madrega, this is, ascending to the sky, ascending to the heavens, he needs to know that he still didn't get a Kodesh Baruch Hu. He still didn't have a Kodesh Baruch Hu by his shirt. A Kodesh Baruch Hu still, as far as you're concerned, is Prince Sham. There. Sham means there. You're still far, so Nistar. It's still hidden, still Sham. Kadosh Baruch Hu is still hidden from you. And you have to keep on searching and working and climbing and Zeh B'chinas Ayah, this is B'chinas coming in. B'chinas Baki Beratzo, your proficiency of running forward. And the continuation of the Pasuk said, Imesak Shamayim Shamata, if I shall ascend the heavens, there you are. Atzia Sha'ol Hineka, I will make my bed in the depth of hell. Hineka, there you are. There you are. I mean, you're there. You're right with me. Hineka, you're present. So the first part, Misak Shamayim, if I go into the heavens, Shamata, you're still far. I haven't even started. Atzia Sheol, but if I will go all the way, if I make my bed in the hell, you're there. You're present. You're right there with me. You're not far, you're there. You're right with me. You're nimtza, hineka, you're present. This is the enough nafik of going out. Baki beratzo, baki b'shov. A proficiency of what to do, the kind of state of mind, the presence of mind to keep when you're going up, and the kind of presence of mind you need when you're going down. And even when a person, chas v'chalila, has sinned tremendously and fell to the depth of hell and says, that's it, you're not going out of here, we're going to lock you in a dark room with no doors, where time is measured by millenniums. That's it. Goodbye, Charlie. You have to believe that Kodesh Baruch Hu is with you, and it is possible for you to get out. And this is what it says in Shir HaShirim, Ani ledoidi, v'doidi li. I am to my uncle, to my beloved, and my beloved is to me. I am to Hashem, and Hashem is to me. And this is what's alluded to. Ani ledoidi, me to my beloved, this is when you're going up, this aisle, this is coming in. I'm getting into the dark avodah. I'm going from one step to the next. I'm ascending. I'm getting close to my beloved. This is an avodah li, and my beloved unto me. This is v'nofik. This is when this is going out. When I'm going down from a madrega to a lower madrega, I still need to know the doidi li, that my beloved is with me. Mishbocha is all the time with me, no matter how low I felt, whatever it is. And this is Sod Kavanos Elul. This is the mystery that is embedded in the Kavanos of Elul, the month of Elul, as it says in Kisvei Arizal. We'll talk about it later on in the Torah. But the main thing is that you need to know that if you fell off the bike, get up and ride again. Immediately, if you find yourself that you fell into doing something that you really, really, really should not have done, the natural tendency is to run away, but you don't want to. I'm so embarrassed, I can't talk to him even. Go to him immediately. Go to him even if you don't say anything. Just go to Kodesh Baruch Hu. I did it. So what do I do now? I mean, I can't even talk about my embarrassment at this particular moment because it's too much. But I'm not going away from you. Ribono Shel Olam, I'm not going away from you. I'm right here with you. The question is, how do I fix this? Not necessarily what I did. Yom Kippur, we'll do that. Not necessarily the tzaddik, everything will be at home. But the question is, how do I get out of this cycle of doing things I'm ashamed of, feeling horrible, and then doing some more things to make myself a little bit better, which makes me feel only worse. And because this kind of a downward spiral. How do I stop this spiral? Let's leave alone now the fact that I'm like the worst criminal in the face of the earth. Let's leave it alone right now. Technically, this is where I am. How do I fix it? What do I do now? The time will tshuva will come. The Rebbe says that he says he could have done the worst affair in the world. He would remain the same tzaddik as he was before. He says, only what? I'll do tshuva. There's a mitzvah, there's a mitzvah not to do an avera, and there's a mitzvah if a person did an avera to do tshuva. Nakudah, finished. Don't cross yourself out, that's it, finished. Forget it. Now you want to talk about me, I'm like, can't believe how bad I am. No such thing. Every single nook and cranny in the entire creation, you can serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu from there. And you brought there in order to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu from there. You fell down so that you serve Hashem from there. You will get out of there. Other people who fell there and got despaired will get out with your koyach. Don't think too much. Just do. How? Right? How?
How? Not why.
How?
Yeah.
The Indians, is that how, right? Is that how?
Yeah.
How?
How?
Do it, Tito.
Oh.